Good morning, TikTok. Good morning, YouTube. I gotta go in today. Y'all, why come and how for? I was watching Morning Joe and Donald Trump's FBI. Y'all know the FBI are top cops, right? Donald Trump's FBI has fired their top guy because he wouldn't hand over the January 6th people. I mean, he wouldn't hand over the FBI agents that worked on January 6th. But yet, Donald Trump hired a rioter from January 6th into the FBI as a top guy. This fella is trying to set up like the Gestapo for real. He's trying to set up, that's why he got rid of all of the black women in the FBI, because he knew we wouldn't just go along with him. Go sit down. And then that's also, go back in the house again. Go on. And that's also why he made me lose my train of thought. But he got rid of all of the black women, and now he's starting to get rid of all of the white people that he think will not go along with his dirt. And this man has some dirty stuff, because it looks to him like he's gonna lose 2026 and will. So in order to keep people in order, he's trying to get all the loyalties, keep it down there, all the loyalties from the FBI involved, y'all. Arm up. Get your permits, get your carry permits, arm your homes. Arm your homes, because these people cannot be trusted. You hear me? They can't be trusted, point blank, period. Donald Trump is dangerous. This FBI is dangerous. Black people have seen this before with our ancestors, slave catchers. What they say yesterday, they passed it so the FBI could go get the runaway slaves. Ain't that what they said? So you got your slave catchers, and then Project 25 talks about, be quiet, go down there. Project 2025 talks about coming in to get black people's homes. We have to prove how we kept our homes, how we got them. Look at Project 2025. You got to prove if you got it through some type of DEI program. That's Project 2025. Look at Morning Joe this morning. He talks about him hiring this FBI guy from the January 6th, and he's not the only one. So our FBI can't be trusted, period. The same as he came back with some numbers yesterday saying the economy is good. I bought Brussels sprouts on Sunday. They were $4.59. The same Brussels sprouts I was going to buy yesterday was $8 at the same store. I didn't get it. So they're saying, well, his approval rating, Joe, on CNBC and on Fox is 46, and then on other things it's 35. I believe the 35 because people out here, Main Street America, the working poor are suffering. And be quiet and go downstairs. The working poor are hungry. So that's who I believe, y'all. I don't believe those high poll numbers for Donald Trump. Donald Trump has money to build $200 million ballrooms with our money. He has money to fly to Scotland to check on his property on our money. J.D. Vance went, I think it was in Kentucky, had the river made higher so it could be safer for him and his family when they went kayaking on our money. All of this stuff is on our dime, but yet there's no money to feed our children in school. There's no money for it. Now, my cousin told me that another teacher told her, well, he went back and put $7 million. $7 million is not going to be enough to feed all 50 states of the kids in school. See, that was game. That's the throw off. Look over here what I'm doing here. We got to be ready. This guy is dangerous. He's evil. And then all of those pedos that he let go, that he pardoned. All of them. Because we know he's one too. All of those pedos that he's pardoned, he is putting these FBI people in place so that he could come in, I feel, and get people's young girls. And boys too. We can't leave boys out because boys do get molested. Don't get it twisted. I know several of them too. They just don't talk about it. But they do get molested. This guy is dangerous. He's playing the long game. He's trying to starve us out. And so what they'll do is, as you start losing your homes, you lose your jobs, then you start losing your homes, then he can come in and put your kids in foster care. Once they're in foster care, you don't know what's going on with them. You don't know. I was just looking at something in California yesterday. This 8-year-old had over 20 complaints on her parents. It's her biological dad and her stepmom. Over 20 complaints. I don't know what the caseworker was doing. The 8-year-old, they smashed that baby hand in the door. It took her fingernails from her skin, right? They burned her, and then they beat her head in. They left her in the bathtub, and now they're trying to blame each other. One good thing I know about that, when they go to the penitentiary, it's over for them. and I don't know about in California, but in Tennessee, you can't get in solitary confinement no more. It's over for them, baby. They finna, everything that baby suffered, they gonna suffer that and more. The mama and the dad. So that's the only good thing about that. That, yeah, you might have took that baby's life and she may have suffered a lot, but baby. But I'm going to tell you, these families got to step up. Because in my family, if I was doing some stuff like that, let me tell you something. My family would march down in this house like they was a gang member and remove whatever's going on and tell me what you going to do about it. I wish you would. See, that's what kind of family I got. That's how you got to get. You can't let these families, when you know that they doing something wrong to your kids, your grandkids, your cousins, or whatever, your sisters, you gotta walk. You gotta march in. You can't just be like, well, I hope it's gonna get better. No, I'm gonna come and get them, and I wish you would call the police on me, so I could tell them what you've been doing. But anyway, Donald Trump, we gotta be careful. Get your permit, arm your houses, get ready. He's got the FBI, he's got the Supreme Court in his pocket, but we have a right to defend ourselves because this man is coming after our kids because that's what kind of nasty pedo he is, and that's why he's trying to starve out black women that will stand against him, and that's why he's trying to starve out, go put it back, white people that will stand against him. From an angry black woman out of Tennessee, y'all look all this stuff up. This man is dangerous and he's disgusting. The poor people will win this revolution. The have-nots will defeat the haves. Don't believe mainstream media. Believe what you see in your life. Are you still able to go to Starbucks sometimes? I used to go to Starbucks once a month. I can't even do that now. Are you still able to do that? Believe your eyes, not what they say. Welcome to the Poor People's Revolution.